Talofa tamaiti, o se whaupoponga le nei o le tatou mata upu, o le matematika. Today, we are going to study another lessons on algebraic techniques too. In the previous lessons we had on algebra, we discovered collecting like terms to simplify algebraic expressions. Also, we were able to solve algebraic expressions to obtain the unknown variable. But today, we are going to do a different one, which is substituting values into algebraic expression. So when you're looking on our screen, our topic for today will be based on algebraic techniques 2 or algebra, with our learning outcome substituting values into algebraic expression. Substituting values into algebraic expressions. Before we go to detail in our topic for today, we have some important words to define first before we move on. So on the screen, our first word is substituting, meaning putting numbers where the letters are. So basically, we are replacing the letter using the number. Another one, we have values. Any number that best assigned to or for a variable. So it's a given value for a variable. And our last word is algebraic expressions, which is in an expression that contains one or more variables, constants, and operators. I want to give you a revision example on algebraic expression. Say we have 7x plus 5. X there, it's called the variable. 5, it's called the constant or the number. And the plus sign there, it's what we call the operator. So on the board, we find the value of 3x minus 2 if x is equal to 4. So we want to find the value of this expression, 3x minus 2, if x is equal to 4. So what we are going to do, we are going to take the value of 4 here. So 4 is the value of x, and replace this variable x here. So we understand that 3x minus 2 is just the same as 3 multiplied by x and then minus 2. So the next step we're going to do, we're going to bring the value of x, which is 4, and replace or substitute into our variable x here. So now we say 3 multiply, so instead of x, now we're going to use the variable x, which is equal to 4, and then minus 2. So now it's more clear to ourselves of how to answer that expression. So 3 times 4 is equal to, yes, it's equal to 12. And 12 minus 2, the answer will be 10. So the value of 3x minus 2, when x is equal to 4, is equal to 10. Let's have another one for number 2. We need to find the value of x plus 4 divided by 2 when x, or if x, is equal to 12. Again, we need to bring the value of x there, which is 12, and replace our variable x here. So now we have, instead of x, so we're going to put 12 here. So 12 plus 4, and then divided by 2. So 12 plus 4 is equal to 16. and 16 divided by 2, our answer will be 8. So the value of x plus 4 over 2 when x is equal to 12 is equal to 8. Okay, let's have another example. Our number 3 says we need to find 2 minus 5b all over 4 or divided by 4 if the value of b there is equal to 2. So the same method that we're going to use, we're going to bring b is equal to 2 and replace our variable b here. So now we have 2 minus 5. So 5b here means 5 multiplied by b. So 5 times 2. And then all of that expression will be divided by 4. Now, so according to our order of operation, which is Bedmes, we need to take care of our multiplication first. And then take care of the minus last. So 5 multiplied by 2. So now we have 2 here. And then minus 5 times 2 is equal to, yes, 10. All of that will be divided by 4. So 2 minus 10, the answer for 2 minus 10 is equal to negative 8. So negative 8 divided by 4, the answer will be negative 2. So remember, a negative divided by a positive, the answer will be negative. Now, our last example here, let's try with multiple values and multiple variables. So in our instruction, we need to find b squared, or b to the power of 2, minus 4ac, when the value of a is equal to 2, the value of b is equal to negative 5, and our value for c is equal to negative 3. So now we have 1, 2, 3 different variables, a, b, and c. So let's go and try this one. So b squared minus 4ac means 4 multiplied by a and then multiplied by c. Okay, so b here, it's represented by negative 5. So now we have negative 5 to the power of 2, or negative 5 squared. Then we minus or take away 4, multiplied by our a. A here in this case is equal to 2, and c is equal to negative 3. Very good. Now, according to Bedmes, we have to do our exponents first, and then our multiplication, and then last we'll have our minus there. Okay, now we need to take care of our exponents first. So negative 5 times negative 5, the answer will be 25. Then we need to do our multiplication next. So 4 times 2 is equal to 8. And 8 times negative 3, the answer will be negative 24. So remember, 3 times 8 is equal to 24. Now 25 minus negative 24, this is just the same under the rule of integers. This is just the same as 25 plus positive 24. So now 25 plus positive 24, the answer will be 49. 25 plus positive 24, the answer will be 49. In our activity, we have 3 different values here that we need to find. So the first one, we find 9 minus 6a if a is equal to negative 2. So as we did with our examples, we need to bring the value of a, which is negative 2, and replace this variable a here. So now let's do that. Nine minus 6 multiplied by a, which is negative 2. So 9 minus 6 multiplied by negative 2. Now we need to evaluate to find our answer. So we need to do our multiplication first and then our minus last. So we have 9 here and then minus 6 times negative 2. The answer will be negative 12. Then 9 minus negative 12, the answer will be positive 17. So our first one, the value of 9 minus 6a, when a is equal to negative 2, is 17. Our second one, we have 2c minus 5 divided by 7. When our value of c, if the value of c is equal to negative 15. So 2 multiplied by c, which is negative 15, then minus 5, all of that will be divided by 7. So it means we need to evaluate the top part and then divide it by 7. So 2 times negative 15, the answer will be negative 30. And negative 30 minus 5, the answer will be negative 35. All of that will be divided by positive 7. So negative 35 divided by 7, the answer will be negative 5. So the value of 2c minus 5 divided by 7, when c is equal to negative 15, is negative 5. Very good. So our last one, we have 3 different variables, x, y, and z. So if x is equal to 2, y is equal to 5, and z is equal to negative 9, we need to find a, x, y, z. So x, y, z means x multiplied by y and then multiplied by the value of z. So x is equal to 2, then times y, which is 5, and z is equal to negative 9. So when we do our multiplication, 2 times 5 is equal to 10, and 10 times negative 9, the answer will be negative 90. So the value of x, y, z is equal to negative 90. The next one, we have x minus y and then divided by z. So we understand that x is equal to 2, then minus y, which is 5. So it's 2 minus 5, and then divided by negative 9. So 2 minus 5 is equal to, yes, 2 minus 5 is equal to negative 3. And negative 3 divided by negative 9, the answer will be positive 3 over 9, or we can say that is positive 1 over 3 when we cancel by 3. So how many 3 in 3? It's 1. How many 3 in 9? It's 3. So the value of x minus y divided by z is equal to 3 over 9, or 1 over 3. And then our last one, we have negative 2x squared plus y and then minus z. So breaking them down, so we have negative 2 and then we multiply by x squared. So the value of x here is 2. So that is a 2 to the power of 2. Then we add y, which is 5, and then minus z, which is negative 9. So that is minus negative 9. So let's go ahead and evaluate the situation there. So we do our exponents first. So 2 to the power of 2, that is 2 multiplied by 2 is equal to 4. On this side, we multiply by negative 2. On that side, we add 5, and then minus negative 9. So next, we have to do our multiplication. So negative 2 times 4 is equal to, yes, negative 8. So negative 8 plus 5. Now in this case, we're going to change our minus negative to plus positive. So now negative 8 plus 5, and then we add positive 9 or add 9. So to evaluate our last one, negative 8 plus 3, the answer will be negative 3. And then negative 3 plus 9, the answer will be positive 6. So the value of negative 2x squared plus y minus z, when x is equal to 2, y is equal to 5, and z is equal to negative 9, is 6, or positive 6. O le nata maiti, le tau nuunga le tatou le sona le nei aso. Mo moli atu le whaamalo, e tu sai foi, ma le awai mai, a wā le whaatino ino le tatou le sona. Tu le tau mai, whaapoponga le tatou le sona, is taimi o iluma, ai mo le taimi nei, so whaasoi.